What is laminitis? Laminitis is a very painful, potentially crippling disease where the coffin bone drops or rotates downwards due to a lack of support. The hoof wall is made up of two layers, an outer layer known as the horn and an inner layer known as the laminae that supports the coffin bone. When the blood flow to the laminae is disrupted, inflammation can occur. This restricts blood flow and as a result the supply of oxygen and nutrients, causing the cells to die. At this point the coffin bone is no longer supported and laminitis develops. Excess sugar and starch intake is not able to be digested, so is pushed into the hindgut, and once broken down here causes an acidity which kills the bacteria that digest the fibre, and this process releases toxins into the blood system, causing a horse's blood insulin levels to rise, and this is believed to be one of the main causes of laminitis. This is why feeding a laminitic horse is so hard and so important. We expect to see a feed with low levels of sugar and starch to prevent worsening the horse's condition. Spiller's Happy Hoof. There are 17 ingredients in Spiller's Happy Hoof designed to provide the horse with a balanced diet. Alfalfa, also known as Luxina, is a rich source of protein and calcium. It originates from Asia but has been grown around the world for hundreds of years. It has less indigestible fibre than grassy hay and contains 20 to 25% more calories per pound, but this level decreases as the maturity of the alfalfa increases. A common misconception is that alfalfa's high protein causes kidney problems, when in fact the only issue is that too much protein cannot be stored, so is excreted in urine as urea, which converts to ammonium. To excrete this, the horse will drink more water and it will lead to a wetter stable with an ammonium smell. Rapeseed oil can be grown and pressed in the UK. There are many different breeds of rapeseed, however 00 rapeseed is where the demand is, as it has very low levels of glucosinolate and uric acid. The positives to rapeseed oil is that it is highly palatable and it contains high levels of vitamin A, which work as an antioxidant and is key source of fatty acid. Rapeseed oil is often used to boost coat condition and help us maintain weight, which is useful for laminitic ponies as they are often on restricted grazing and can lose body condition as a result. Nutritional analysis. A 500 kg horse in light work is recommended to consume 8 to 10 megajoules per day of digestible energy. Despite this feed provides 26.4 megajoules of energy per day, which is well in excess and is probably not the best thing for a horse that should not be doing excess exercise, as it may worsen their condition. Laminitis suffering ponies are recommended to have a low sugar, mainly fibre diet, so a high fibre diet is preferred, which is definitely what this feed provides with a 25% fibre content. The sugar level is at 5% and the starch level at 4%, and is this really the lowest it could possibly be compared to other feeds? However, good quality protein is provided, which is good for keratin for the horse's hoof growth. Feeding rates. A 550 kg horse is recommended to consume 3.3 kg per day, preferably divided into 2 to 3 feeds. This equals 6.6 scoops a day, which is not the easiest measurement to follow. Each bag contains 20 kg at a price of £14.29, and one bag will last approximately 6 days. This makes the monthly cost £71.49. Reviews. One review states, "I would like to say that I have been using Happy Hoof for the last couple of years. My ponies love it. It has everything they need in a low-calorie diet and they still look rather round and they are shiny. However, another customer wrote that was disappointed to see in this bag it had no substance to it. It is so finely chopped, seems like a scoop of dense sticky flour pieces. Won't be buying it again. Both these different reviews show that this feed may not be for everyone. Packaging. This is a professional looking feed packaging, however it is not particularly eye-catching, so could potentially be overlooked depending on what the customer looks for when shopping for feeds. It is approved by the Laminitic Trust and by vets as a senior friendly food as well.
Dingy Hi-Fi Molasses Free feed. Dingy Hi-Fi Molasses Free is an ideal fibre feed for leisure horses and ponies which require a low sugar and starch diet. The feed is Laminitic Trust approved. On the feed it contains real mint, which makes it more appealing and interesting for the horse, and it also adds taste. To add more flavour, the feed contains fenugreek and alfalfa pellets. Dingy Hi-Fi contains no added sugar, therefore the food can naturally provide 1.5 starch and 2.5% sugar, which is about 1/5 of the sugar found in the average. The feed is low calorie and high in fibre, which provides 8.5 melojoules/kilograms digestible energy that is ideal for horses and ponies that are in light or medium work. The food is a straight feed. This feed can be fed dry, wet or soaked. The visual appearance of the feed will depend on the environmental conditions during the growth and also the time of harvest. Feeding rates. 550 kilogram horse is recommended to kilograms with the feed per day, which is equivalent to 4 scoops. This is handy as it is an easy measurement to use. Each bag weighs 20 kilograms for £13.83. So one bag will last up to 10 days, meaning only 3 bags are needed per month. The cost per month is £41.49. Upon the Dingy website, there was a case study on the feed. The case study is about an amateur eventer called Lisa that has 2 horses, one a 10-year-old and the other a 7-year-old. The 7-year-old is called Flynn. Flynn is described as a good doer with plenty of energy to burn. Flynn has recently come back from a tendon injury, so Lisa decided to try the Dingy Hi-Fi Molasses Free feed. Once Lisa started using the feed, she noticed that when riding Flynn, he had controllable energy without any fizz. Lisa said, "I really do love the Dingy products because they're so simple and easy to use." Lisa also found that it had no hidden ingredients and nutrition labels were easy to read and understand. Packaging. The packaging is bright and vibrant, which helps to draw attention. This is a good marketing technique as most feed shops just have all the feeds piled up on top of each other. So customers are drawn to the most appealing packaging first. The feed is Laminitic Trust approved with the symbol to show it, and it also has a stamp to say 100% natural ingredients.
This feed is Dingy Healthy Hooves Molasses Free Complete Fibre Feed. This feed is approved by the Laminitic Trust and has no added sugar. Horses with laminitis need a feed low sugar and high fibre. On the packaging it includes containing essential nutrients for healthy hooves. This feed includes ingredients such as oat straw, which has a lower calorie content, rapeseed oil, which is high in omega-3 fatty acids, which help with weight gain, as well as supporting the skin and joints. Nis pellets, which are high in fibre and very palatable. It has 8 ingredients included in this feed. Instead of adding molasses to the feed, they have replaced it with rapeseed oil. Biotin is added to improve hoof quality and help poor hoof quality improve, as it is a type of vitamin B. This feed has 9% protein, 27% fibre, 1.5% starch and 2.5 naturally occurring sugar for 8.5 megajoules/kilograms. The fibre is slow release energy instead of a burst of energy and helps with the overall gut health. This feed is completely free from cereals and grains. It's recommended 5 scoops for a 500 kg horse, which is around 2.5 kilograms. This feed is meant to be fed as a bucket feed alongside haylage. They recommend that if you feed less than the suggested, vitamin and mineral supplements should be added. It costs around £13 depending on where you shop. The packaging is a light purple with a white label and green lettering. This makes it eye-catching as it isn't the normal colours that you would normally find. The packaging also includes important information such as no added sugar, low starch, packed with vitamin B, high fibre for energy and added garlic for flavouring. The packaging shows it's also approved by the Laminitic Trust with a stamp, as well as a stamp with added biotin for maximum hoof health. This feed has no customer reviews that I could find.
Bailey's Keep Calm feed. Bailey's Keep Calm is a fully balanced high fibre feed. The feed has been formulated to provide a non-heating energy that helps to maintain condition and helping a horse's temperament to stay calm. This feed is targeted at fussy eaters that have moderate energy requirements, horses that need low sugar and starch diets but a high fibre diet. This feed is described as a delicious, quick-soaking, high-fibre feed. The feed is a combination of speedy beet and soya hulls. It also contains protein for muscle tone and also includes a full spectrum of vitamins and minerals. Also, the feed contains calcium and magnesium. The feed also contains linseed, which gives the horse a shiny coat. Alongside with that, the feed contains essential oils which help to add flavour for fussy eaters. The starch content is 7% and the sugar is less than 5%. Therefore, it is an ideal feed for horses and ponies prone to laminitis or horses that need a little sugar and starch requirements. Keep Calm should be soaked before feeding in approximately 2 parts water to 1 part of feed. There are no recommendations for amounts to feed. This makes it hard to judge how long one bag of feed will last and what weight of sugar, starch or protein a horse will be consuming with this feed. This may lead to owners feeding their animals the wrong amount of food. The feed costs around £13.30 per bag. Reviews on the feed found on Horse and Hound. On the 17th of January 2015, Caramac71 posted and said, after using the feed for a month, they already found improvements. Their horse was field kept and fed twice daily on nuts and chaff. In early November, the horse had dropped weight, so they tried putting the horse on haylage, but it didn't work. So then they tried Bailey's Keep Calm and noticed a massive improvement, weight gain and a shiny coat. Packaging. The packaging for this feed is by far the brightest of the feeds that we have chosen to look at. The feed displays an image of a girl riding a horse. The choice of the image may be deterrent, as not every laminitic pony is able to be ridden. Still, so many discourage owners at first glance by misleading them to think it's for horses in exercise and a rideable condition, but this is up for interpretation. This feed is also made in England, which is displayed on the website.
Dengie Hi-Fi has the lowest and closest to the recommended megajoules per day with 17. Spiller's Happy Hoof has the highest percentage of sugar at 5, and both Dengie products are joint lowest at 2.5. When looking at how much to actually feed for the weight of each ingredient per feed, we could not look at Bailey's Keep Calm due to their lack of feeding recommendations. However, excluding their feed, we know Spiller's Happy Hoof has the highest weight of fibre per day at 750 grams, despite Dengie Hi-Fi having the highest percentage. All the feeds are around the same price, however some feeds last longer than others, such as Dengie Hi-Fi lasts 7 days, so only 3 bags will be needed a month, whereas Spiller's Happy Hoof only lasts 6, so would need a 4th bag per month.
We decided as a consumer we like Bailey's Keep Calm packaging the most as it stands out. To us personally, the other feeds all seem to blend together, although the one thing that Bailey's packaging lacks is the laminitic trust symbol, and that would help sell the product more than we think. All the feeds contain alfalfa, probably due to its high fibre content. Spiller's Happy Hoof and Bailey's Keep Calm have a lot more ingredients than the Dengie products, showing that they don't necessarily need to overcomplicate the feed for it to be a complete feed.